Hi guys, welcome back to HGTV Handmade. I seem to have someone here with me. Who could it be?
Hello!
Hi! It's the Crafty Lumberjacks. So they are here in LA to visit, and we thought that we would get together and do some crafts. Like you do.
Like you do. Yep.
So do you want to tell everyone what we're doing today?
Sure. Today we are making 3 fall and winter inspired notebooks.
Yeah, with our own craft spin on each.
Yeah, it was super fun, and we're each just starting with a plain notebook. So we're each going to show you an idea of how you can decorate it for fall or winter. So let's get started. So you'll want to start with a plain notebook. Pull out all of your red, orange, and yellow scrapbook paper. The more colors and textures that you have, the better. Then print out leaf shapes from the internet onto cardstock and carefully cut those out. Trace them onto your cardstock and cut them out. And don't worry about this being perfect. You'll want to give each leaf its own little personality. Then pick a neutral colored paper to be the background and use a glue stick to glue it onto the notebook. You'll want it to be a little larger than the notebook cover. Then you'll want to glue all of your leaves onto the notebook. I did a gradient, but you could also mix them up or make any pattern that you like. And also be sure to let them overhang the edges a little bit. And make sure that you are generous with your glue stick so that none of the corners start poking up. So once you're happy with how the notebook looks, just trim the edges, and then you're done. I think this is perfect for autumn and for taking notes in all of your classes.
And now for mine, you're gonna start with a plain notebook and you'll need wrapping paper. Cut a piece a little bigger than your notebook cover. Then you're gonna glue it on and you're gonna trim the excess. So then you'll print a design or a saying on the computer and then cover the back with a pencil or a graphite stick. Hold it up to a window or light to make sure that you have scribbled behind the whole design. Cut the design out. Tape down the paper to the center of your notebook and then start tracing out the letters. Now that it's transferred to your notebook, fill it in with a marker. This is really great for people like me who have really bad handwriting to get it nice and perfect. And now decorate however you'd like. I'm using 2 types of washi tape. I'm very fancy. And that's it. I love how this turned out. This is perfect for people with bad handwriting like myself.
Okay, my turn. I'm also starting with a plain notebook. I'm gonna use a piece of cardstock cut to the size of my cover of the notebook. I'm gonna trace and cut that out of my blue paper so that I have a piece that will completely cover the front of the notebook. Now I'm gonna cut that cardstock in half diagonally. Now I'm tracing that onto my sparkly paper and cutting that out. Now for the fun part, making a paper snowflake, just using computer paper. Once you have your snowflake cut out, cut it in half. Now I'm going to trace each half of my snowflakes, one onto the blue paper and one onto the sparkly paper. And now cut them out. Now you have a full snowflake. Glue the sparkly triangle in place and measure the center point so you know that your snowflake is centered. Glue the snowflake halves in place. Use plenty of glue so it doesn't peel up and put a book on top to help set it. Trim any pieces that aren't going to fit on top of your notebook. Now for the final step, glue it onto the front of your notebook. And that's it! I love the way it turned out. I could get lost in these sparkles all day, and I just love the snow.
And there we go. These are our notebooks. What do you guys think?
I love them.
I love them too. They came out so good.
So let us know in a comment which one is your favorite. Are you Team Taryn or
Team Andrew.
or
Team Dennis.
leave a comment, let us know, and then we'll just know who's the greatest crafter of all time.
So don't forget to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Glue it on and trim the excess. Excess. Oops.
I love the way it turned out. I could get lost in these sparkles all day, and I just love the snow. Does that not make sense?
You love the snow.
I love the snow.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love the snow?